what changes has the hostel routine brought in your life?
I think I'm living a healthier lifestyle, waking up early, sleeping early, doing everything on time. A routine lifestyle inculcated in me. I was introvert, now I'm shifting towards ambivert.
So being a hostler, how do you balance academics with your interests and hobbies?
So what worked for me was the combination of three core values: time management, prioritizing skills, compromising sleep.
Hostels are full of food stories. What's most legendary mess ka khana memory?
Every Saturday, the Chola Bhatura days, eat Chola Bhatura and then movie. If that doesn't create a memory, then what does?
What one unwritten hostel rule every student follows but no one talks about?
Always close the door when you enter or leave the room.
How does hostel group study help you in academics?
Someone starts speaking कि आज क्या हुआ, उसके बाद तो मैं समझ जाता हूँ कि there's no point keeping the book open. Let's close it and let's hear what he has to say.
Hostel life is incomplete without
Friends.
Hello everyone, welcome to Rubaroo, a podcast by our school Seth M.R. Jaipuria School Babatpur Campus, a space where stories come alive and memories finds a voice. Today we are diving into a conversation that almost every student dreams of, fears a little but cherishes for a lifetime. Yeah, you guessed right, the hostel life. A teary goodbye at the gate to the laughter echoing the lightouts. The hostel life is not just staying away from home. It's about making a new and a second family. So today, joining us none other than the head boy of our school, Bhoumik, who is known for his discipline and responsibility. So Bhoumik, Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, Aishi. It's a pleasure to be a part of Rubaroo.
Before we spill out all the secret of hostel corridors, so tell us, what is the most unexpected skill or life lesson hostel life taught you?
Yeah, to be very honest, this hostel is not my first one. I was previously in Ranchi. So when I got enrolled in hostel, I was pretty much a nobody. I did not have any skills, anything. I did not have any interest in anything at all. But when I got enrolled, I started participating in various competitions. That in fact made me who I am today. It developed my skills. The most unexpected skills that I developed was my communication skills. And apart from that, critical thinking, decision making, and all those stuff, I also learned the hard way. And the life lesson would be to keep trusting my instinct, because I think I have trusted my instincts various times, and I got into some very tough situation when I did not trusted my instincts.
So Bhoumik, what personality change you can observe in yourself before or after being in hostel?
Before hostel, as I said, I did not have any interest. I always thought that I would lie on my bed and wish for a TV in front of my bed. So yeah, keep enjoying Cartoon Network, Pogo and the falana dhakana things. Yes. So, and when I got into hostel, it was a complete change of scenario. I developed interest. My friends knew a lot of things that I did not, and it sort of, I did not felt right that why does he know so much and I do not. So I started learning the hard way. I started developing interest. I started reading books and all the things. So, and also I started participating, as I said, onto the stage. I went to stage. I started singing. I also removed my stage fear. I participated in debates and all the things. Met new people, enhanced my social ability, social skills, and all the things.
Means the hostel life play a great role in changing of your personality.
Yes, you can say that. Like, I was introvert, now I'm shifting towards ambivert, and maybe I can be an extrovert in my college days.
Wonderful. Okay, Bhoumik, let's dig a little deeper. Do you ever feel like hostlers lag behind in academics to those students, those who are doing coaching of NEET, JE, and or do we have our own edge?
First of all, uh, when we talk about these scholars prepping in coaching for JE and NEET for all the competitive exam, yes, it's frustrating to lag behind in those aspects, like not being able to prep for it, and it just stresses me out a lot. But then I remember that when I'm in school, we or as a boarder, we all have a certain edge above them. We have other subjects beside the core subjects because in coachings you only focus on the core subjects, that is if for JE physics, chemistry, maths. But in schools you got other subjects, English, optional, additional, and all any other events. You have the opportunity to participate in various events. So yeah, so I certainly think that we have an edge above the day scholars who are prepping in coachings.
So, if you feel frustrating when you have seen the day scholars doing coaching and they are just moving forward than you, then why don't you talk to your parents about this?
Yeah, I talked to my parents, and every time I brought up the subject, I got only one reply, that when you are schooling, that is, when you are attending school in 11th and 12th, your personality, you try to discover yourself a little more efficiently. Because in life, bookish knowledge, I don't think that it comes in very much handy situation. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so Bhoumik, the students or the friends we are getting in hostel, it's just like a garden full of different flowers. So there is a question that when friends frustrate you, because let's admit it, like hostel is like a big fat family, and families fight too. How do you manage yourself in that moment?
So fights with friends. Yeah, when you have a fight with a friend, it pretty much ruins your whole day. You spend the rest of the day regretting that why did I throw the first punch, or why did I started the argument first. I could have ignored that. But let's be honest, when you are in hostel, if you are, if there are some mistakes that you do, there are some mistakes that he does or she does, and compromising in between is the best way to resolve that conflict. So it doesn't matter that he made the first mistake or I made the first mistake. It doesn't matter. It matters that who is the one who forgives first. Yeah, and even though that you have said sorry or apologized, and he does not forgive you, that means somewhere it hurt him a little too much, or there could also be a meaning that he does not value your friendship. So in those gardens of flowers, you need to pluck out the wrong ones to make it a little more symmetric.
Literally a correct answer. So, do you remember your very first night in hostel? Was it full of tears or excitement or both?
I would say that it was both. Like the first half of the night, I was weeping, crying. I was flowing a river. All the new friends, all the new students that I watched, I think they were surprised that someone could cry that much. Yeah, that's the thing. But after 15 minutes or so, my new roommates came and they started commenting some cheeky stuffs like, bro, you cried a river. How can you do that? Why should we need a mountain when you can just create a new river everywhere you cry? So yeah, that's the thing. It somehow made me smile, and I did not forgive him uh, for making that statement. Like, it was pretty rude when someone's crying and you make that statement. But somehow it made me smile.
Means friends just remove your teary vibes and just created excitement face in you. Yes, you can.
Isn't that the same for you? Like whenever you cry, friends come and make some cheeky jokes.
Whenever it means if they saw my eyes, then only they realize that she cried, and all my roommates just sit behind me and just say nothing happened, yaar. This world is all like Mo Maya. You just leave it and enjoy your life. Only we are getting one life. Just enjoy. Okay, so what was the funniest or most unexpected thing that helped you to fight homesickness?
I do not call it funny because the my remedy for that is first sleep, second talk to my elder brother. So sleep helps me a lot, and even though if the both of the option does not work out, I switch to keeping myself engaged. So sleeping just clears out my mind. Homesickness, nah, leave it. Let's just sleep for an hour. Take a quick nap. Hit the sack and forget all the tensions. And when that doesn't work, I go to my elder brother, talk to him over the phone. He motivates me. He keeps me. He says that no matter what you feel, you will cherish the hostel moments for all your life.
So, did you ever told your parents that you want to just go home because you are not feeling comfortable? You just want to reach home as far as possible, because I know that sometimes homesickness reach at a very peak point, and we just want to run back to our home. So, what you do?
To be honest, the first day when I contacted my father, I told him to get a plane, fly back to hostel, take me, and then let's go home. I do not want to stay here. And now that I remember it, I am embarrassed about that statement, to be honest. I realized that I was a crybaby back then. And now it's like weeks that I haven't talked to my father, and still somehow we have that same conversation again. Like it's like that I never left the home.
So, Bhoumik, that every hostel room has its vibe. So, if you could rename your room, what would you call it and why?
My room would be called an asylum for the odd, because if I reflect back, then my roommates are a bunch of people that have a little curiosity in everything, and the habits that they have, well, that makes the statement correct. Like including me, that I sleep a lot. I sleep and I sleep. My other friends, just I don't know how he memorizes all the memes of the trending that are trending in the Instagram, and he just enacts the funny bits and make the whole group laugh. So yeah, that's the correct name.
Means he's a source of entertainment for you all.
Yes, for all of us.
Perfect. So, being a hostler, how do you balance academics with your interests and hobbies?
That's a tricky question, to balance your interest with academics. So, when you are inclined towards interest, you lag behind in your academics. And when you're inclined towards your academics, you lag behind your interest. So, what worked for me was the combination of three core values: time management, prioritizing skills, and you know, compromising sleep. Suppose you have a homework due tomorrow, and you are participated in an activity that week. What would you do? Of course, you need to present your homework to your teachers first. Then the activity comes. So that's how I manage myself. What about you?
When I talk about academics and interest, first of all, you know that I'm good at singing, so there are many competition which come, and it literally arrive at the mid of the examination. So literally teachers are giving little bit taunts like, why you are doing singing, just study. So at that point of time, I just think that if you have a capability to manage the task, then you can. Since my childhood, I am literally participating in every activity and carrying my academics too. So you should learn to be a multitasker, because multitasking is a thing that will be helpful for you in the future. Because in every company you will go, of course they will not offer only one thing. You should be a multitasker, so that in every field or everything you should know how to do. So according to me, you should learn everything and every perspective of life, then only the personality will also be developed. And for that, little bit hard work is necessary to cope up with both the things.
Perfectly framed.
Hostels are full of food stories. What's most legendary mess ka khana memory?
Uh, the mess ka khana memory, every Saturday, the Chola Bhatura days, we eat like we have never eaten before. The Chola Bhaturas are like the best menu of the day. So, and after that, the movie night, like eat Chola Bhatura and then movie. Oh, what the memory. If that doesn't create a memory, then what does? And stories, like every day, stories are constantly evolving. It's about whether we discuss mythologies, we discuss social media, we discuss our day-to-day life. That's pretty much it. What about your days?
First of all, now I realize and now I came to know that where are all the baturas are getting over, because maximum batura are going in boys hostel side. That's why girls are literally not getting. Girls are eating one batura and after that they should stand in a big queue, because all the baturas going in boys hostel side. So mess ka khana memory was when Rajasthani theme was implemented. At that time, literally, I didn't believe that I have eaten the food. I think that mess ka food is a suspicious thing for me, because I don't like it personally. Because 4 days, my favorite sabji was paneer, but as soon as this hostel tried to give 4 days full paneer, now I literally hate it. So because of that, when the Rajasthani theme applied, I literally liked all the dishes, and that was a legendary memory for me.
Well, my personal favorite was that chutney.
Literally, that chutney. I don't know how that uncle make. I literally gone to him and asked, please share its recipe, because it's like momo's chutney, we can say. It contains the spice, same color, and we just taken tiffin, just carried out that chutney and taken some rotis too. And whole dinner, lunchtime, we are just eating with the chutney. Okay, now moving to next. What one unwritten hostel rule every student follows but no one talks about?
Well, the first one is pretty basic. Always close the door when you enter or leave the room. And the second one, well, I don't know if everyone follows that, but it's never disturb the another student when he or she is on phone with their parents. I think we agree on that too.
Yes, of course. Because when we are talking with our parents, we literally want silence. At that time, if a little voice came, all the frustration just moved to that person, those who are disturbing us at that point of time. Okay, so what was the biggest change that hostel life brings on you?
What is the biggest change that hostel life brought? Uh, that would be like changing my personality. The previous hostel had a completely different environment. And when I shifted to this hostel, the environment, I was in awe. Like, I did not know that apart from the hostel that I was in, India, or there existed a hostel like this. And since I have came here, I think I have only improved. And yes, I miss my previous hostel a lot, but the change of environment did a solid job on me.
Okay, so means here also you can say a personality development happens.
The self adaptability skills that greatly encouraged me to continue in this hostel.
The same thing is the same thing is also happened to me, because when I was in my home, I was literally a papa ki pari because all the things I was following, just what I want, just papa just buy it for me. He never asked that you want this, and I'm just living in a comfort zone in a big mahal of princess. But as far as I came out of my home, I realized what the world is, what the competition is, who are my competitors. And it is very necessary for a student to come out for that comfort zone. As far as you come out from your home, you will learn self adaptability, life skills, problem solving skills, which is very important for a person for the future. Okay, so if hostel life was a movie, what would be its title and your role in it?
If hostel life was a movie, well, I think the name's already taken, Hostel Days. And my role, it would be of a side character who laughs at the main character every time he or she makes a mistake, and then gets a whole lot of, sarcastic tones. What about you? I think that would be the same.
Yes, it is approximately same, but I can say the Chichore movie. Chichore movie in which my character is of that mummy. So this is a thing that if I say in my hostel, everybody laugh, but they literally say, "हाँ, एकदम correct बात बोला है. Mummy role is made for you." So like that. Okay, so how has hostel life changed you as a person compared to who you were back at home?
Well, back at home, I was lazy. Yes, I cope up with my studies, but still, I did not wanted to do more. I was happy with what I was, but when I got enrolled in hostel, well, I was still the best in studies, but I did not feel right because I did not overcome my stage fear. And there were students who were great speakers, who were great singers, and I learned pretty much from them.
Okay, perfect answer. So, finally, if you had to describe your hostel journey in just 3 words, what would it be?
The first word would be eventful. Like every day is a new story. Every story has a new moral values. And the second one would be melancholic, because I would not deny that hostel days are always happy, but there are days when you need to be sad. You need to let out what your frustrations are, and in those days, I would prefer to call it melancholic because later on it's just a memory that I cherished. And the third one, yeah, that would be sheer joy. Because the fun that I had with my friends, the fun that I am having right now, all sum up that I am a joyful person when I'm in hostel.
Perfect answer. So, if you had an opportunity to change the infrastructure of our school, or you can add something in this infrastructure, what it would be?
Uh, to be honest, I would add a little more ground for sports. Like when 300 students are playing and you get a little congested, and everyone needs the ball to play. Everyone needs to score. Everyone needs to kick the ball. So yes, I would preferably have little more ground space. What about you?
See, if I want to make something in our school, it should be a study room. because I often felt that when, as in one room, six peoples are there. So according to me, that when that five students are enjoying and they are having their fun time, if one student is concentrating on in his studies, so according to me, that student is literally disturbed, and he or she can't say anything to their friends because they are also having their time. So according to me, one study room should be there in which that student can concentrate on his or her studies, and because it is very important, and especially for the rooms which contain juniors as well as seniors, because as you know that our school, we have to give a pre-board in November and juniors have half yearly. So at this period of time when we are little bit free, calm, but juniors have to study, but they are often disturbed. So this is the experience of mine that I seen in my room. So according to me, one study room is very important in a hostel.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so if you want to create or implement any three rules in our hostel, what it would be?
Uh, 3 rules. To be honest, the first one would be to let the students of class 11 and 12th have a leave every week. One leave would be enough, because when I see that day scholars are absent on certain days, then I feel that why did I have to come to school? Why couldn't I be at the hostel resting, sleeping, sometimes studying novels? The second one would be, to let the hostelers or let the class 11, 12th hostelers roam, have a little night strolls. Because when you get promoted to class 11th, the academic gap, uh, it's a tedious task to bridge that gap. And studying even after being pressurized, that didn't work for me. So I think you need to have a little night strolls for the 11th and 12th to clear their mind a bit, to refresh them, to rejuvenate them.
So as a head boy, you can implement it. You can try.
Can try, but let's see what happens. The third one, the best one, that would be, let us have a little outing, small outing, where we can go with our friends, enjoy a little pani puri and stuff like that, and come back. That just creates a lot more memories.
It looks like सारी hostlers की मन की बातें आप जान ली हैं पूरी तरह. Of course, these three are the main thing that every hostlers want.
But if I have to ask, what would you add in these rules?
See, first of all, these three rules are first one, that having a holiday in a week, because in class 12th and also in class 11 the syllabus is literally a very big headache, and to complete it is also a very big task. So according to me, one holiday is very necessary. So the first one I want to carry out because it's literally best one, but I don't think so it happens, because if it implemented, no student will go to school every day. Every day they will take holiday, and it can be because laziness will be at the peak level. Okay, so if life is a journey, where does hostel life fit in? A journey, turning point, or a foundation?
For me, it would be a turning point, because, as I said, I had a complete free throw of my personality. I changed myself. I did not knew that I could. I became someone that I did not wanted to become, but let's admit it, I'm happy that I have become it. So turning point would be the best answer, because introverted personality, I don't think that it would help me in future. Being an ambivert would greatly make me a little more suitable for various jobs. And as for uh, being, communicating with others. That's also a thing that I learned in hostel because I was not socially active.
So, Bhoumik, what do you think about the Saturday workout? The traumatizing one.
Traumatizing. Yes, that would be perfectly stated. Saturday workouts are very much disturbing for me. Like the post workout, the post workout pain, the ache, and the whole body that trembles when you stand or walk. I think I have never experienced that before here. Every Saturday, I just think I can bunk the fitness routine, and yet the wardens knock on my door, say, तुम कहाँ थे अभी तक? बस उसके बाद क्या, उसके बाद I go to Ramesh sir, explain, and then I somehow escape the punishment. And I think I don't have much excuse left. So what about you?
Saturday, first of all, I tried my level best to hide in the hostel, but it is always a failure because Mangita auntie just come and find me if I am inside the bed box, if I am near the table, hiding beside the table, beside the almari, then also she finds him because she know where the children's because she had proper experience that where students can hide. So as far as in Saturday I just go to sir and sir मेरा आज पेट दुख रहा है. Then sir reply, बेटा तुमको सैटरडे में ही क्यों पेट दुखता है? लाइक फिक्स डेट है क्या कि मतलब हर सैटरडे पेट दुखेगा, हर सैटरडे तबीयत ख़राब होगा? और ये बस मेरे साथ नहीं, सबके साथ होता है. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, for me it is literally a traumatizing one. That day I bunk my prep, I bunk my studies, I bunk everything. I just sleep. And my two legs are means I just keep two pillows and above it I keep my legs because it is literally painful. And my whole roommate just one move box literally it we take out and that move gets over because whole hostel is just applying that move on their legs because it's just like it is literally traumatizing for me and a haunting experience I can say because this much exercise can be possible for me means like my sports is swimming, so in that usually we are doing swimming only, exercises are quite less. So because of that, when Saturday just he pick up all the girls and start doing plank sit-ups, 50 sit-ups, 100 sit-ups, so literally the legs are like they are just over and my legs say that मैं भाई हार मान गया, अब मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा. तो वही एक केस होता है.
Good to know that we have same views on Saturday workout.
Literally. So how special are festival celebration or events in the hostel for you?
The hostel events, every celebration in hostel, it's very good. Students participate, you know, it fills me up with I think pride as the head boy of such a great school, and I see students participating. Then I think yes, I think that students are willing to take up the job. They are willing to outperform everyone, and they have a healthy competition. And every celebration, especially the birthday parties, the monthly birthday parties, every birthday party, we dance, we sing, we have so much fun. We also eat a lot. I don't know how, but every birthday party, the food is just wow. And the cake cutting ceremony, we all celebrate the person's birthday, the birthday of every student in that month, we celebrate it. It's like celebrating with family. Everyone appreciates you, everyone wishes you. So yeah, it brings a joy to me.
So Bhoumik, what is the funniest incident or weirdest incident that happened with you in the hostel life?
I think the funniest or the weirdest incident that we did was the Khungru incident. Somehow, somewhere, my friends picked up a Ghungru, only one Ghungru, not the pair, and we had a constructive discussion that what to do with that Ghungru. We reached a point that let's scare the guard who works at night for the night duty. What we did, we slept early that night, and woke up, I guess, around 12 and started roaming here and there. The guard didn't pay much attention to us at first, but as soon as we juggled the first, we constructed the first noise of the ghungru, like chin chin. I don't know, the expression of that guard was priceless. He was scared. For the first time, I saw an elder scared. And after that, we just did what no one would prefer to do. We kept it going. It was on till 4 a.m. And the guard was, I don't know, he had taken a leave a day after. He did not return for the duty the next day. And we had so much laugh. At one point of time, the guard came and said, "Bhaiya, ab nahi kariye, ab nahi kariye." And the juniors were scared too. You can imagine that it was summer vacation time. Students were going home. Almost half of the hostel had already gone. Some of them were staying because we had classes, 10th and 12th. And the students were really scared. The next day, when we got to know that the juniors slept under one room, all 13 or 16 students slept in one room, talked the whole night, did not sleep because they were scared. And then we realized that it was an overdone effect. We should have made it a little mild, not that much scary.
So Bhoumik, I remember that same ghungru. I think that same ghungru was brought in the class also.
Yes. One.
Because I heard the sound. And I don't know, sir didn't heard, but all the girls have heard that sound, and we are literally that who is doing this all thing. So that time also,
That was the same Gumru. So tell me, what was your funniest incident?
so it is not we cannot say it's a funniest, but we can say a memorable incident. But what happens that after periodic test, as you know, periodic tests get over and we just want to do something. So we decided to make a tent in the room. We collected, I think, 10 to 15 bed sheets and just joined it with ropes and all. And then we connected to that ceiling and just connected, and just we open the almari, we attached with sellotape and make kuch na kuch jugaad, and just make that proper, literally a beautiful tent we made. And it was like we are making a camp. And beside it, we collect all the tucks, kurkure, chips, chocolates, 4 to 5 lamp lights are there, and we just on it, and we all slept together at that night, and that was a memorable moment. But a point that morning, our luck is literally very bad. Morning, Alisha ma'am came to wake us up, and she was surprised that what is going on in this, because whole room is covered with the tent. And she just come and she just wake me, and what is this, Aishi? So I was literally speechless what to do. Then I, sorry मैम, then तुमसे ये उम्मीद नहीं थी बेटा. अब हर बार उम्मीद नहीं, अब थोड़ा खुद के खुशी के लिए कुछ चीज़ें की जाती हैं. तो दैट वाज अ मेमोरेबल इंसिडेंट. और मुझे था कि 12th में निकलने से पहले कुछ तो करना ही चाहिए भाई. तो आई जस्ट डन दैट. ओके, सो हाउ डज हॉस्टल ग्रुप स्टडी हेल्प यू इन एकेडमिक्स?
Group study, more like group gossip. Like whenever we study, whenever all of us whenever we join together, I don't think that we do much study. It was like sharing gossip. तुम्हें पता है कि आज क्या हुआ? बस whenever someone starts speaking कि आज क्या हुआ, उसके बाद तो मैं समझ जाता हूँ कि there's no point studying, there's no point keeping the book open. Let's close it and let's hear what he has to say. And somehow, I don't know how, but hours, we talk for hours. And those things, that little stories that we always make to criticize someone, to make fun of him, to take a little study session a little more, funny and engaging. That's the bonding that I will never forget.
So, Bhoumik, what was the biggest challenge for you in the hostel life?
The biggest challenge in the hostel life was to keep my belongings to myself. Like, there are times that I give someone something and I forget about it.
Same here.
And then after weeks, when I really need that, I would wonder where I have kept it. Where have I kept it? And I would stress over that, where it has gone. I have lost it. Oh no. And someone magically appears and gives me this. And I ask, where did you got it? अरे तुमको पता नहीं, तुम ही तो दिए थे. अब उसके बाद क्या ही कह पाए. And the other thing was to keep my study table tidy. Like, whenever I want to study, I look at my study table and it's not tidy. It's still not tidy. I don't know how I'm going to make it tidy. Like, every Sunday, I tidy it out. I remove all the papers and all the things. But I don't know how papers are scrambled over my desk. I think my roommates have a thing to do with that. But I'm comfortable in studying on bed.
Okay, means you can say that your roommates have a role in making your table tidy.
It may look untidy, but I think every junk has something important in it. That's why I check every paper, then I throw it away. So, what about you? What was your challenge?
My challenge was, first of all, I am an introvert person. So when I came to this hostel, I seen many girls, and literally they are very bold, more stronger, and with a extrovert personality. So for me, adjusting at that area was literally very difficult, because many of them just come to me, give a savage reply, and just go. And many words meaning I don't know. But then also sometimes I cry. But then I realize that now I have to be stronger. If I will not, they just come, tell me anything, and they just go. So this was a challenge, but I just cope up with it. And now I'm able, not I cannot say I have become extrovert, but yes, I become stronger as compared before.
So, don't you get upset from those savage replies?
But now I am also giving savage replies. Okay. So what changes has the hostel routine brought in your life?
Well, hostel routine has helped me a lot. First of all, I think I'm living a healthier lifestyle, waking up early, sleeping early, and doing everything on time, eating on time, sleeping on time, playing. I think I have made a routine lifestyle inculcated in me. No, when I go home, for the few days, I think I'm stuck on the same timetable, waking up early, sleeping early, and in between, I think I seldom open my books. So it has improved my personality, or I would say my health a lot. I'm more healthier, and sometimes, you know, uh, be, leading a routine lifestyle does help you cope up with multitasking a lot. Don't you agree?
Literally. In hostel life, the first thing we learned is the multitasking, because have to go to prep, going to school, going sports, carrying out our co-curricular activities and doing lots of homework, our own self-study, and literally it's a multitasking because this is the reason why I prefer the students should means in their lifetime they should live in hostel, means maximum minimum for 2 years, then only they will experience this all things, and it is very necessary for life. So Bhoumik, now let's spice up the things with a rapid fire round. No overthinking, just quick and honest answers. Honest answers. Okay? Worst excuse you have used to escape hostel rules.
I did not heard the PA system go off and I was sleeping.
Great.
My turn. What would be the first thing that you would say to a friend if you have done something to his or her belonging?
Sorry यार, माफ कर दो. Hostel life is incomplete without?
Friends. Being in hostel, you really miss
My mother. What's scarier, hostel warden or exam result?
exam results.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl. What about when you have a worst day and your friends do not talk to you? What do you do?
I just sleep. Same like you only. If your hostel room had a theme song, what it would be?
अदाए बड़े फंकी करे नौटंकी ये छोड़ा बड़ा ड्रामा किंग है.
Poet or author?
Author. If your bed has to share a memory, what lyrics would it give to the memory?
हम पागल नहीं हैं भैया, हमारा दिमाग खराब है. Movies or books?
Movies.
An everlasting memory?
I guess when I presented the hostel report during the annual function. What about you? What's your everlasting memory?
In the hostel, it was when in 9th March my birthday was celebrated at midnight. All the girls' hostel had prepared and decorated my room like I'm a princess, and literally it was everlasting. Do you believe in opposite gender friendship?
Yes. If you had to choose between books and mobiles, what would be it?
Books. Okay, so now let's end it. So before we wrap this all, just to conclude the hostel journey in one sentence.
The hostel journey is an everlasting experience. What would you add to that sentence?
Hostel journey is an everlasting experience, and without friends, it is never be possible.
Nice.
So, as we know that hostel life is an emotional roller coaster. So, every student should have to experience it, because hostel life is not just about rules and regulations. It's about resilience, friendship, and also making great stories which stay with us forever. So, keep tuning with Rubaroo, where stories make their home. Like, share and subscribe our channel. Until next time, this is Aishi Verghese signing off from this podcast by Seth M.R. Jaipuria School Babatpur Campus. And I want to end it with a thought. Hostel life is not just staying away. It's about discovering who we are and making our own world. Thank you.
And please do share your hostel experiences in the comment box.